was absolutely groundbreaking, and it was a new frontier of discovery and of pushing forward. We were charged with that. We were ignited, and we had this fight in us.
It's all about protecting what we own, and to hand it on to the gunnadoos that are coming ahead. Land rights is, part of the culture and the land, but it's also our history.
Land rights is to mean a recognition of sovereignty of Aboriginality. It means that people have sufficient resources, enough land to live as Aboriginal people in their own country, to keep their own culture, their own language, their own way of life, and to be able to define their own identity as they see fit as Aboriginal people.
Here was a legislation that gave us the framework for self-determination. That was the beauty of it. To be able to implement programs and projects in communities that would build the capacity, build the expertise, build the capacity of our mob. That was the greatest challenge, or one of the greatest outcomes, I thought. Because it also was, and I still believe, it was then, the New South Wales Land Rights Act was then, and I believe still is, probably the best land rights in the country.
Land rights has been recognised, having our land. It means everything to me. It is us, it is me, and it is our kids, and it's our people. And I'm happy to say that a lot of young people now are coming into the land rights and to land councils, and they are the young ones that are going to be us one day, what need to keep that continuous fight and let the government know how we feel.
I believe it doesn't matter what Australia feels. We know that we were here first. History itself knows that we were here first. And I honestly believe that the government should compensate for every acre, the Aboriginal people of this country, for every acre of land that they took off us. My message is to Aboriginal people in the country is that don't give up. Do not forget who owned this land. And let's not forget that Captain Cook didn't bring the wealth with him. They found it in our ground.
New South Wales were quite lucky that they had a Land Rights Act so that people were able to talk about land, think about land, fight for. No matter what you may think of the politics of New South Wales and the politics of land rights, it gave people a basis to be able to talk about it.
It was the best model at the time because it addressed the need for Aboriginal people to be involved in the process and to try to set up for want of a better word, a bureaucracy to try and encompass all these issues and these voices about people's different views about land rights, and then people's own country's views about land rights.
Well, I think we're stronger today. Our land councils are stronger. I think we've got more to give people today, more information, not only information, but our land councils are looked upon today. I want for my people what they're entitled to today, and that's education, employment, housing, medical services.
pretty hard, really, because it was hard to get someone to listen to what you were trying to say to people. And I don't think, when I think about it now, the older crews didn't seem to think that we had any hope of getting any land. Yeah, but then when we got going and started getting a few listen to us, we had no trouble getting them to listen to what you were saying and want to take part in it. I think with the young children today, they need to take notice what the older people tell them and listen to what it means to people, and they should take part in what they can do.